So we are less than a month away from the big Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which is going to be happening on April 2nd at 9 a.m. Eastern, and this is where Nintendo is officially going to give us all of the information that we still want to know about their next generation system, the Nintendo Switch 2. When is it coming out? How much is it going to cost? What games are going to be on it? All of that good stuff is going to be inside of that presentation. But the one thing that Nintendo will never be able to control is when their patents and things that they have registered are going to be published and released to the public. And that's what we have here, as a couple of their patents for the Nintendo Switch 2 and some of the images and things have recently gotten published and have now given us even more official confirmed information about this system. And so there's really kind of four major things that we're going to be talking about inside of this video, and a few of these things are probably not going to be mentioned inside of that Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, so I figured I'd talk about them here so you guys can know that information as well, because some of the other things they might touch upon because they are some new features, but it is nice to just have all of this information officially confirmed. So the first thing that has been leaked from all of this is that the right Joy-Con is officially confirmed to now once again have NFC support built into the right joystick. And if you remember, this was already on the current Nintendo Switch with the right Joy-Con as well. And so of course the NFC compatibility is for all of the amiibos. And so once again, amiibos are going to be coming back to the Nintendo Switch 2. It would be really dumb if they got rid of them, so I'm sure that that's going to make sense, and that all of that is probably going to have even more amiibos coming now with the Nintendo Switch 2 generation. I mean, Nintendo starting amiibos has basically just given them an entire extra kind of cash flow in terms of like their revenue, because there's so many people who are still willing to buy amiibos. Personally, I haven't really bought a lot of amiibos, like compared to I guess when they first came out. Like I used to buy a couple of the Smash ones that I liked and stuff, but really the only ones that I got now were like the Xenoblade ones. I have all of those, but like I don't know, I haven't really been like collecting them. But then again, I know that there's some people who do love to collect all of them, and so if you're going to be still getting all of the new amiibos that are releasing and stuff, that's going to be a lot of extra money for Nintendo, so they obviously wouldn't just ditch having amiibo support. And obviously there's still going to be backwards compatible games that are going to have it too, so they definitely still needed to have it. But it is nice to have official confirmation that amiibos are going to be here for another entire generation. The next thing that came out from all of this is official information that the top USB-C port on the system is going to have charging capabilities, and so you are going to be able to put in a wire into the top USB-C port that we see, and you're going to be able to charge the system that way. So this is going to be the perfect kind of thing for if you like playing in tabletop mode. I know with the current Nintendo Switch, because the charging port is at the bottom, you cannot put like the wire in and still have the Nintendo Switch 2 standing on a table with the stand, because the wire would get in the way. So now you are going to be able to use it in tabletop mode with the stand and still be able to put the wire on top and be able to charge it. So that is really good. But I am also still wondering if that is going to be the only case for this top USB-C port, because USB-C, as we all know, is a very versatile port. You can use it for a lot of things, and so it could be possible that maybe it's only just going to be for charging. But I know there's been a lot of speculation and people have been thinking a lot about how that USB-C could be utilized for other types of accessories maybe. And I mean, I've seen some kind of really crazy ones, like people are saying like there's going to be some like top screen attachment or something with like the USB-C, and it's going to turn into like a DS with two screens. I don't think that they're going to go like that extreme or do something like that, but maybe there could be some little extra like camera accessory or something that connects with USB-C that you can kind of just attach to the top of the system and use it for some games or something. So maybe Nintendo will experiment a little bit with that, or it's just going to be a very simple charging port. We'll just have to wait and see. Another good piece of information from all of this is that the Nintendo Switch 2 is officially going to have Wi-Fi 6, and so this is an upgrade coming from the current Nintendo Switch, which only has Wi-Fi 5. And so Wi-Fi 6 is going to enable faster internet speeds when you're connected wirelessly, but even I'm pretty sure you can do this wired as well, where if you've got the Ethernet from your router going into your Nintendo Switch 2, this is going to offer faster speeds in general. So it's an upgrade just coming from the current Nintendo Switch, and this is just going to make it better now. If you're downloading something from like the eShop, you're going to get faster download speeds, but hopefully this should also impact kind of just the games that you're going to be playing online, and hopefully you're just going to have more stable connections, and it's just going to be an overall better experience. So this is a very nice thing to see. I know some people might say that this is technically still outdated because Wi-Fi 7 did come out last year in 2024, but considering how the Nintendo Switch 2 looks to be finalized in terms of its hardware in 2023-ish, then it kind of makes sense why we wouldn't have Wi-Fi 7 because it wasn't out at the time that the system was, but this is still really good to have compared to Wi-Fi 5. Wi-Fi 6 came out in 2019, so it is still a very new technology, and I'm sure a lot of you haven't upgraded your routers in the last year because most of you probably don't even have a Wi-Fi 7 compatible router, but chances are you probably do have a Wi-Fi 6 compatible router if you have upgraded your internet or gotten a new router within like the last 6 years or so. So more people are probably going to be able to use that one, and Wi-Fi 6 is also what we have on like the PlayStation 5 and stuff, so this is still a very nice thing to have. Honestly, Nintendo could have just cheaped out and put Wi-Fi 5 again, so it's nice that at least we're getting an upgrade in terms of this. And finally, the last piece of information that we have here is that mouse mode is officially confirmed to be on the Nintendo Switch 2, as patents came out really showing images exactly of how these brand new Joy-Cons would even be used as a mouse. And the thing is, even in like the description where they kind of talk about these patents and explain how they're going to be used, Nintendo literally uses the word mouse to talk about like mouse-like features and stuff. So it is pretty much the worst kept secret at this point that the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons are going to have some type of mouse support and mouse capabilities. How exactly Nintendo is going to utilize this in their games or third-party games and stuff, we really don't know for sure, but we also do have kind of images of exactly how this might be used to get kind of some type of idea. So you can see here from these images, the Joy-Cons would basically be laid on a flat surface, and you'll be able to put your middle finger and your index finger on the shoulder button and the trigger button, and I guess those are kind of going to be like your clicker buttons that you can use, maybe one to kind of click forward and another to go back, and then they also have their thumb on like the joystick, so I wonder if that's still going to have a role to be able to use like the joystick to move stuff around, and then also having kind of the motion from using the mouse itself, so you basically be able to control two different kind of axes with like the joystick and then also the mouse movement. So that would make sense, and then you'd have like the two buttons that you can use for like maybe clicking and then going back. So I can kind of see how it would work. It doesn't feel like the most comfortable thing in the world, but then again, the Joy-Cons are going to be bigger, so I'd have to test this out on like one of the Switch 2 Joy-Cons to know for sure, because if we try doing this with the current Joy-Cons, they're definitely going to be bigger than that. So right now, it's not really feeling like exactly how it would on a bigger one, so we'd kind of have to wait and see, but it will be interesting to see exactly how this feature is going to be used. But yeah, there you go guys, that is pretty much the latest information that we have right now about the Nintendo Switch 2. We're very close to that Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, so it's only a matter of time before all of our questions will be answered, and it should be very exciting. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel as well. I'm definitely gonna have some more videos talking about the Switch 2, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Comment down below and let me know what you think about all of this. How do you feel about these features? Are you satisfied by them? Are you not really that happy by them? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. But if you don't have anything to say about it, just comment your favorite emoji down below for some engagement. I would really appreciate it. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.